like kind of going around. I'm trying to collect all of the. I'm trying to collect some of these surveillance towers. Yeah.
Maps.
Yeah, the maps. You want to put it so crudely.
Maps.
If you would like to shit all over my nomenclature, sure.
Maps. Maps. Maps.
It's the map. 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 Can I please swing?
Map.
Officers respond. We've got a
Nope.
10-10 narcotic cell in progress.
Just let people buy their drugs. Damn. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Arrest? What is it? Oh no, you're gonna have to arrest real criminals now.
Yeah, it was boo-hoo. I guess you're gonna have to arrest real criminals now. Did you hear what that cop said?
What did he say before you go? What?
He said, "Hey, before you go, can you sign this?"
I wish it would give you the option to actually do what these
So
people ask.
there are some scenarios where you can like high five. Like if you're in an area where there's some citizens nearby, you can absolutely high five the citizens. You can go to areas and like take selfies with people.
Chase in progress. Please proceed to Spanish Harlem.
You're not gonna.
Over.
It's right there.
There it is.
Yep, that's a high-speed car chase, all right.
I don't know how to do this.
We're free citizens. We don't recognize your authority.
I've already done this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I could try to get a better reward for it, but I've already done this one. What's? Nope.
Yuri,
Nope.
I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
Very top here. And try this again from a stealthy position. First person I'm taking out is this asshole.
Oh, is this the one we did last time?
No, this is the new one. This is a new zone. But I do need to collect more base points, or base tokens. I just need to do in general.
As for me, the boss is handling it.
Safe.
Let the other
Whee!
boys change
You can typically take out 2 or 3, like, guys. I'd like a Spider-Man and Dora the Explorer crossover DLC.
That time the boss had to leave the country. Exactly. Beat the charges, came back, and nobody crossed it.
I think people were glad he was back. He kept things from getting too out of control.
Absence makes the heart grow fond.
Something that would be able to draw the other guy over or whatever.
So I have one more week of work before the university just closes for 2 weeks.
Yep.
But I get paid for that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you get paid for all the time that it's closed.
Yeah, because it's not my fault I can't go to work.
Yep. Which is a pretty cool way to handle that entire
It
scenario.
really is. Every time there was a snow day at the museum where like they just closed because we couldn't get to it, I would get paid for it. Because like I said, it's not my fault I can't make it to work.
Anyone else hear that?
Must have been a rat.
Nope.
I'm hoping I can grab one of these guys, but I can't. Oh, that guy's there.
I can't wait to try out this new ammo.
Was it ever going to be danger? I gotta find some dude all by
Yeah.
himself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So what?
This guy just made the horrible mistake of being by himself in a crime scene. Always use the buddy system, people. Uh-oh. Do I see a severe lack of the buddy system being used?
Damn it.
Oh, my dear sir. But he's safe, but I can't grab him from here, which is... Oh, now he's danger.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Were you trying to walk through this area unchaperoned? He's gonna get away from it. He's gonna get away with it for now because I can't actually find a good way to get to him.
buddy.
Except for Taylor just.
Should have brought my Sudoku. Anybody?
Time.
Back up. Back up.
That's so cool. Spider-Man is so cool.
That guy's safe, but I think there's a guy that patrols near him who's not safe. But if only I could place like a sound something right in front of this thing,
Fall asleep on us?
I could crush somebody with it.
Found some.
Frank. Oh, crap. Did someone check on him? I'm on it.
Uh-oh. Terrible scenario, I think. Danger, danger, danger. Safe.
Someone's
Sleep it off.
damn it.
And off we go. Down. That's just
Literally didn't see that coming.
I'm going through and seeing how quickly I can take out as many guys as possible.
It's really great. I love it. Just saw you there.
Yeah, that's fine, whatever. I need to disarm a certain number of people anyway. And perform a certain number of air launch attacks.
You're done now.
Get rid of the gun. I literally just removed your gun, sir.
I wish you could pick up the gun and throw it, like away at least.
Later upgrades I can.
We'll take you alive or dead. This doesn't count.
Gonna be honest, if I was walking on the street and saw Spider-Man, like, in a dark area, like, I would turn and walk the other way. Like, so I'm seeing people just casually walking down the sidewalk. Like, as
Oh,
much
you are losing that gun, sir.
as much as I would want to meet Spider-Man, I know what he's about. I know what he does.
Right, well, first off,
I should have recorded this.
let's just do that really quick.
Why don't I have backup? All right. Nobody likes me.
Nobody likes me.
I like you, Spider-Man. Joke me, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Joke me,
My
Spider-Man.
sources say they're running exotic weapons.
Okay, there we go.
Location. Explosives.
I got the
Launchers.
disarm.
Does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the
I
military.
just have to air launch one more guy, and then I can fight them however I want.
By any means necessary.
And now I can fight them however I want.
Hope you got insurance.
Fucking bazooka.
Hit him hard. He did him down. He webbed me. You got Davey.
Reinforcements. You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
You could just say great job a lot. I got flashbanged.
We'll have our ass to take him down. Friggin' Grant, get rid of the ball.
More of them. It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail.
God, so many people go to jail. Uh-oh.
We'll take you alive or dead. This doesn't care.
This guy's in jail. For now, at least.
If Monopoly has taught me anything, it's that anybody with a significant amount of money wants to be in jail because nobody can do anything negative to them there.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Won't stop me. Stay away from that thing. Get down.
Oh, you're still alive. Let's fix that. Boop. And there it is. This hideout complete, and I got both hideout points for it.
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped
Big
up like
Willie.
Christmas morning.
Well, you've got
Willie's
a red
another
suit,
name.
so you're close
Penis.
enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
Also, this Spider-Man has a gun.
What?
I mean, look at my hip. The Spider-Man has a
Oh,
gun,
man.
but he doesn't use it. Also, I think I can make new suits.
It's a flash gun.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
can
flare
make.
gun.
I could make
Ooh.
the Secret War suit.
Ooh.
I also have access to. Oh, they added a bunch of new stuff. Oh, it's the Raimi suit
Oh.
and the Fantastic Four suit,
Oh my god.
which is the bombastic Bagman, which is whenever he was originally Spider-Man actually wanted to try out for the Fantastic Four, and they rejected him. There's the
Aw.
Future Foundation suit.
Ooh.
They have the upgraded suit from Spider-Man. This is the Spider-Man Homecoming or Far From Home suit, and
Yes.
Night Monkey.
Yes.
It's the fucking Night Monkey. Oh, they kept adding new suits. That's
love
so
it.
cool.
I
They
love it.
put so much time. We're playing as advanced suit. We're playing as upgraded suit for a while.
All right.
They just added a shit ton of free suits.
That's cool as hell.
That's actually really cool of them to do that.
like, and the last week.
well, no, my game needed to update, and I refused to let it update because I was ready to play game.
That's fair.
So it's updated since then.
Okay.
Let's see here. I actually have access to a couple of new things that I could do. Combat Analyzer, increased XP from defeated enemies. Perfect dodge temporarily increases damage.
Is there a storyline to this besides Fisk?
Yeah, I mean, there is. In fact, we're about to fight, why can't Spider-Man use the gun? Does it not have enough web fluid or something? There's
For
more,
aesthetic purposes.
there is more storyline than what we have seen so far.
Okay.
Reduces incoming bullet damage. I could actually go for that.
Because, like, Fisk can't be the big bad. We can't just keep fighting Fisk over
And
over.
then
He's
I'll
not
take the
Bowser.
Combat Analyzer.
It's gonna get old after a while.
Fisk is the current big bad, but the next main story quest has us fight. I guess we kind of like missed out on here in the phone call, but the next big story quest over there is us fighting the Shocker.
Okay. Can you hit a car when you do that?
Like get too low and hit a car.
Yeah.
I don't know that they actually allow you to swing on a web if you're close enough to the ground that the web's arc will be too close to the
Oh,
ground.
you looked really close to like a transfer truck. Like a
All
big
units,
AT.
got a reported break-in. Additional officers report to Spanish Harlem.
Oh, perfect.
You guys don't look like locksmiths.
You guys were literally the like. I was coming here to activate the tower, but you guys are. You guys will do.
Friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again.
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
I need to be on that building. That was important. I needed to be on that building.
I'm really sad that he's gonna
I wonder if we'll
be the
fight.
bad guy.
I wonder if we'll fight Dr. Octopus. If it comes down to it. I mean, that's usually how the storyline goes. Is eventually the research that that Octavius is working on in this storyline. In fact, the exact storyline we're working on right now. The work that Octavius is doing
Spider
here
Christ is coming through.
eventually leads to. Okay, hold on.
Would you look at that?
I like-
Half the crime tower's back up already.
Yeah.
When Spider
Yeah.
come hell or high water, the job gets.
Smell my
just the
spider.
hands. No,
Smell
just-
my
She'd
spider
never
taint.
admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop.
I thought Spider Cop
yeah.
retired.
Oh yeah,
Blind
Nelson
guy
and
gave me
Murdoch.
his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man?
You know who
Voice.
Nelson and Murdoch is, right?
I'm trying to remember. I know them.
It's Daredevil.
Oh.
Murdoch is the dude. He's Daredevil. He ended up getting blinded as a child and gained superpowers from it. Because what blinded him was actually like a chemical spill. There's the Avengers building in all of its glory.
Hey.
I'm
I
gonna.
feel like blind people are better at telling who's a superhero and who's not because they've learned voices better than
Well, yeah, they would, but they would have to encounter both Spider-Man and Peter Parker and be like, "Oh, you're okay." Also, I don't know that any of that information would be useful to them because, you know, like, they're not going to be able to pick out Spider-Man from a crowd.
I mean, I'm under the assumption that he met both of them, right?
What?
He met Spider-Man and Peter.
I'm sure at some point he maybe has. I don't know
That's
that.
probably why he gave him the business card.
C services is in.
I want to do the next one.
You want to do the next? You want to swing to the tower?
Okay, how do I?
Oh,
swing?
you just wanted to do the next puzzle.
I'll swing to the tower too.
All right, I will mark the tower for you.
Please do.
So, here's your tower.
Nervous. If I
So,
kill him.
Your tower's
Quick
up
save.
there.
Quick save.
The game automatically saves over time.
Okay, cool.
So to swing, it's going to be R2, which is the trigger.
Uh-huh.
Jumping is X, which is the bottom button there.
Uh-huh.
And you move with the left stick. So if you're not in the air, right trigger makes you run. So if you jump and then hold hold R2, the next time that you're in an area,
Okay.
you'll get it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Where am I going?
You control the camera with the right stick.
Get out of this fucking bush.
By the way, you'll want to update the stream schedule since Persona 5 is finished. Oh yeah, I will.
How do I crawl?
If you continue to push forward while you're next to a wall and holding R2, you will.
I know. Fuck Central Park.
This isn't even Central Park.
Oh, fuck the park.
And
Look at
now, the only time in recorded history, Spider-Man ran across a parking lot instead of swinging anywhere. So jump and then swing. Yeah, there you go. And then you control yourself while you're swinging by controlling the stick.
I go into the yellow thing. I'm going to the yellow.
No, you're not going to the yellow thing. You're going to that marker right there. The yellow thing will lead you into a boss fight with Shocker, which, as hilarious as that might be to watch you try to do.
Thank you.
So you want to know some tips? Yeah, at the very top of your... So hold the X button while you're swinging.
Whoa!
Yeah, so there's your super jump. And if you press the X button at the top of your swing, instead of just dropping from your swing, you'll jump up at the end of your swing.
Okay.
So you can kind of keep gaining height that way. And maybe asking you to play Spider-Man might be a bit more technically advanced than you're ready for.
Go this way.
Nope. Spin the camera. See the bottom?
Okay. I've just been looking at the big screen.
Yeah, I mean that thing kind of helps as well, but it's also always been in a corner and
Hey,
300 meters
I
away.
see it. Okay.
So so here's another tip: is if you see that little circle pop up, you can hit the L2 and R2 at the same time, and you do a web zip,
Okay.
and that automatically gets you to the next building.
I did it.
And there you go. And you did learn to do the vault as well. Hold R2. Hold R2.
Uh-huh.
And run forward.
Look at me.
You got one more building to go. You don't need to use that button anymore. You don't need to use the left trigger. Just use the right trigger to swing. You can use that was jumping away from the building. Hold the right trigger to run. Run up the side of the building. I don't know that you can hold on to planes.
Did it.
But you gotta get up close to it.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope, you've lost all your height. You're
No.
falling. You're falling. You gotta go back up there now. Okay.
No.
Nope. No.
Shit.
Yes, you can.
There we
can
go.
just
Can
crawl
I
up the side of the wall.
Okay.
Press triangle to start to descramble. No. So spin it like, yeah, spin it around to get the... There you go.
Did it!
You did it.
Yay! You guys enjoy that?
I
hope you did.
actually found that hilarious. I thought that was a lot of fun.
I tried so hard, you guys. How many Twitch followers would I get for that?
You get -3 schmeckles because Twitch followers only want people who are either on camera showing off cleavage or competent in video games.
So I should be on camera.
Yes,
Not in a sweater.
But my camera is also
Dead.
broken. Yeah, so. I feel like given time, you could probably figure it out.
I
You
kind of
just-
figured it out.
You did kind of figure it out. You just want to do the descrambling. You're close.
Come on.
So what do we know about sound waves? They have a
A left and a right.
yes, they have a frequency and they've got a frequency and an intensity. When the frequencies match, no matter the intensity that you have it at. High school T-shirt.
Oh, oh man, I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago.
It's
You.
oh my goodness.
His Midtown High School shirt. 6 years ago. All right, let's go do a story mission.
Natavia has picked up her order and is on the way.
Waiter drivers always have the best names. I actually had a waiter driver named Felix the other day.
Okay.
Well, not the other day. It's been months since I've ordered any food outside of purchasing full cart.
Natavia.
Where is the backpack? Guaranteed it's like... Where the fuck? I'm sorry. Excuse the fuck out of me. Where the hell is it? It's inside the building? I find that very suspect. But I can't really, like, argue against it. It's underground, guys. It's underground. Can I get inside this building? Oh shit, there's a further level down. Oh fuck, this, okay, so that makes more sense now. It's definitely like on the underside of this platform. Yeah, but there it is. Yoink. Oh, it's the snow globe of New York.
I bought this snow globe for Aunt May. I think I get my love for this city from her.
It's a New York City snow globe. I wonder how accurate to real New York this is. Backpack here. Backpack. In the backpack. You get food?
Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. My back still aches just thinking about it.
Oh, what's that?
That is a chip of Rhino's horn.
Oh shit, fuck yeah. Anyway, so she got out of the car. She was the only one in the car, so I assumed it was her. I called out, I was like, hey, are you Natavia? She's like, yeah, are you Megamine? And I was like, yeah. So we got closer. She was like, hey, I know you. How have you been? Because, like, she's delivered to me, like, 3 different times.
Yeah.
And she told me that 2 of the buildings she's been to today did not have elevators. She had to take the stairs for, like, 4 or 5 floors.
Bullshit.
And I said, isn't that illegal? Like, because that's not within ADA compliance.
You think anybody fucking cares about ADA compliance here? in Tuscaloosa.
The first time she actually met me was when I was working at the museum.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna pointedly avoid the main quest for just a second longer so I can get this backpack, and then we'll start the main quest.
I love soup.
Spider plushie!
Aww.
A toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity.
There's so many ways. They just didn't think about it. He didn't think hard enough.
He could have just Venmo'd him. He could have gotten a Venmo.
Yeah.
He could have had a, I mean, in reality, the real way to handle that is to just make Spider-Man its own, like, legal entity.
Yeah.
Like, talk with the police, talk with the government, like, hey, you know, I'm not getting paid to do all of this, and I'm starving. Is there any way?
It's interfering with my, you know,
it's interfering with my
survival.
Yeah, it's interfering with my ability to survive. Is there any way
that I can get paid as a police consultant?
Either as a police consultant or, hey, is there any way that I could just, like, make a legal entity for Spider-Man? Can Spider-Man get a social security number? Please. That has all of the soy sauce in it, and I am out of soy sauce in the house now.
Oh, I can run out to the car real quick. I think I still have like 2 or 3 packs of soy sauce if we run out.
I might have packs of soy sauce as well. It's just I used up the last of my bottle of soy sauce at work today.
You're not gonna buy any till tomorrow.
Yep. I get paid.
We
Sorry,
went to see Frozen 2 yesterday.
Yep.
I can play.
Give Spider-Man your money. Yeah, you could totally play. Well, we're really close to the story mission, and if you get close to it, it activates.
Oh.
So you can play so long as you make sure you move
run away
from the yellow dot.
Okay. I'm gonna close my soup so I don't spill it.
I'll let you just do whatever you want. You can just run around and
Fuck
swing
around and
have fun. Yeah, that's Spider. See, so here's the thing: Spider-Man as a series is all about being able to enjoy. It's all about being able to enjoy being completely and totally free to do whatever you want. And movement should be enjoyable in these games because it's fucking Spider-Man. Like, that's the whole point.
Rats.
Rats. We are the rats. We walk
play at night. We stalk at night.
We
We're the rats. I'm the giant rat who makes all of the rules.
Hit a random citizen. That guy just fucking fell to the ground. I love it.
Okay, so we're gonna go.
You should
this
find
way.
time. You should try to find Times Square.
Okay. What's the map button? Let's see.
Zooming is with L2 and R2.
Okay. I'm guessing the colored in area is the only place we're allowed to go.
No, so those are
all we've discovered.
that's all the areas that we have taken gone and done the towers of.
Okay, so anything that's the dark blue or colored.
Yeah, yeah, we can only be in Manhattan.
Okay.
We can't go to any other area. We are specifically like Manhattan Island. That is the only area we're allowed to be in. You placed a marker.
I know. I'm gonna go to this place.
All right. You know, if you find that thing right there, you can uncover that entire like bottom corner.
Oh, then I'll do that. Cool. Let's do it. Close.
Hey, big fan.
What do I do? What button? What button is?
I don't know that you can. It normally gives you a button prompt to hit triangle if somebody can actually be.
Oh.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Oh, okay. You know what? We're gonna ride a little bit in this New York.
Did you not think it would work?
I didn't think he was gonna move.
Yeah, the cars will absolutely move with you riding on top of them. That's something even like the PS2 Spider-Man did. By the way, Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 2 and GameCube was an absolute baller of a game. Truly legendary.
Hey, I got a business proposition.
Me? For me?
Show us your face already, you friggin' vigilante!
Let's
How's it going? Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't want to take
People are
pictures.
taking pictures of you. They're taking pictures. Pictures of Spider-Man.
Okay, I think they're done. Cool. I wanted to.
Hey,
I
Fire
wanted to let
Dog.
them get their pictures.
By the way, hello, Fire Dog. You should try to get to the. You should try to get to the top of a building to get a better idea of where you're going. You know, the longer you play, the more accurate my title becomes.
What? What's the title this time?
Way too much man, not enough spider.
There it is. I see
Because
it.
you're just fucking walking around on the
I'm
ground.
trying. Cool. We're just gonna.
So you got soup and one roll and one thing of rolls?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. Because I was like, 'cause I see my spicy salmon and I see my spicy crab, but I only see one other roll in here besides those two.
We're gonna make it, you boys. We're gonna do it.
You gotta hold to the top of your swing if you want to gain height. If you hold R2 until the top of your swing and then you let go,
Oh wait, that was where I was supposed to go.
yeah, you're past. Well, no, you passed. The building is to your right.
Okay.
There it is. Back flipping off of the building. I love it.
We're going up. Can I just climb up this ladder? No, that's disappointing. Okay. Where are we going?
A little bit further over. Not this. Right
See
there.
it, I see it.
It is literally the giant white pillar in the sky.
Oh, I can be scrambled here. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to get to the top of every single one. Close. Okay, see?
Thanks for the heads up. We're making our way over from Pier 4 now.
Yay! I did it! Look at that. Ooh, look at all those backpacks. Nice. That's nice. Look at that. That's nice. I like this. This is nice. I know I didn't have to let that play out, but I wanted to. It was nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's your victory. It's your swan song.
I want to perch.
There you go.
Ah, look at him perch! Look at him perch! Look at him perch! He turns every time I try to look at him. Little Froggo boy. Okay, map time. Where are we going now?
Where's my dude Toadman? Want to discover some more mappage?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna help you out. Where is White? Oh, White is this way.
So I started reading a new book series written by the same guy that wrote the Superpowered series. Drew Hayes, by the way, if anybody wants to know who it is. Drew Hayes, he writes amazing books. I've been reading it on Audible because I had originally and all the way to the floor again.
So mad.
I had originally gotten rid of my Audible subscription because I was like, as nice as this is, it's costing me some money. I don't have the ability to pay for it all the time. And so I was just like, I'll just drop it until I can pick it up again. Cancel my subscription. And then 2 or 3 weeks later, when my tablet, like, I was just, so you know, like, looking around on my tablet. You can hold R2 to run up this episode.
I was trying, didn't like.
You're in the middle of somewhere. Not Times Square, but it's definitely a square. Times Square does exist in this, by the way.
You guys.
You are getting better. You're getting a better handle on at least the getting up and down on buildings. You passed it.
Come on. I wanted to do a cool landing on this building. Okay, let's go, boy. Almost there.
You're right.
Look at me. Look at me.
You perching.
I love perching.
Spider-Man, the situation's under control.
Yeah, okay. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. You're fixing your fucking things.
1182, any available units? 1182 along.
There you go.
Yay!
You're getting better at that too.
Yay! I'm excited.
APQ's just really good at video games.
Oh yes, most definitely. That's what's happening. Look at that. That's nice. Okay. So now we're gonna go here. We're getting as far away from the yellow circle as possible. Alrighty. We are gonna go
Use your mini map as well.
this way.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there it is. It's so fun watching you attempt to just use what is ostensibly the most basic controls in any third-person video game. And I will admit, Spider-Man is definitely not the best starting game to get used to third-person controls. Because it is a very, very vertical game that focuses heavily on 3D movement. This is gonna be perfect timing because you're gonna get this, and I'm gonna be done with my sushi.
Oh. Tall.
All right, so
No.
very
do
close.
it.
I said, all right, so you're very close. I'm gonna let
What's
you
this
finish.
do?
It's just somebody else's antenna system.
I'm
Oh,
not
boy.
close enough. No.
So you can also press, if you're in the air, you can press X to do a web zip, which is like a
Okay.
short vertical zip in that direction.
Okay.
But you can, it's
No,
really,
shit.
you can only do one and keep your altitude. After that, you start
Okay.
falling. You're really only supposed to do like one web zip between swings.
Ah, that's the cool landing I've been trying to do. Okay.
Also, if you do the L2 R2, now you just have to climb to the top of this building. The shoe sound, yeah, it's really good.
This is a really good game.
It's Spider-Man. It's the Spiderman.
Expressway near Atlantic Avenue. Please respond.
I did it. Here you go. You proud of me, guys?
Yeah. You did really good.
Hey.
Now enjoy some victories.
Fucking love it. So good.
You asked for it.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Oh no.
And we're done.
I did not mean to use up
See
my.
in the air, though.
Yeah, I did not mean to use up my my super meter there. Hygiene kit.
Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can.
That's actually not a that's not a that makes sense.
Yep.
That's my favorite thing about the backpacks is it's like it's a look into the not glamorous part of being a superhero.
Yep.
Or like the more personal parts of being a superhero, like the real life parts of being a superhero.
Yes.
That's what the backpacks represent is how many times he had to leave behind
All kinds of shit.
yeah, all kinds of shit that was just a
Over the
thing
last
because
8 years.
yeah, because he had to like go and do something.
Manhattan's a big island.
Zoop.
Very cool.
A graph
This
we've
used
had
graphing
these.
calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trig exam. Huh, you get what you pay for.
All right, let's go do the. Oh, hold on, there's a. Let's go do the main quest now. We've dicked around long enough.
Not necessarily dig around.
I mean, we
think
progressed. We
I
progressed for
helped.
sure.
I helped.
You did. You definitely progressed. And you had fun.
Join me, boy.
There's not a whole lot left.
There's one more part, though.
There.
Next to your mouth.
That's empty.
Oh.
Ready? 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 Zoom!
Oh! How'd you do that?
If you're holding down R2 and standing still, and then you hold X, he crouches down, and then you can super jump.
Very.
It's an easy way to go from being on the ground to in the air very quickly. Okay, here we go. It's the shocker.
Oh.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously? Give it up! You're never gonna catch me!
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you! You'll just slow me down!
Wow, that's considerate. What's the money for, Herman?
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
I'm done talking!
There's no way they would have a conversation at this range.
We're connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. Don't
You know
have
that all
emotions.
superheroes and supervillains have special radio
on,
headsets
Herman.
in their
At least talk to me
masks.
so we can make it
Specifically
interesting.
They
for
didn't.
Shazam.
They didn't in Shazam.
Gotcha. Now let's talk.
Yeah, but Shazam is DC. This is Marvel.
Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
I don't know how to. I don't know if there's like a specific time frame that I'm supposed to catch up to him or not.
Move, move, move!
I'm losing him. Losing him. I'm losing him.
There's a lot of wasps. There's a little too much wasp on it.
I'm dodging when I'm supposed to.
So, I finally went to Asian. You ever been to Asian?
Oh.
So it's AJ McCarron's sushi shop, right? It's a Subway for sushi.
I've seen that place. That's the one. That's the one down by where
Down by where
Taco
too.
Mama is,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, by the way, they're closing Frostbite.
Are they? That doesn't surprise me.
And the Asians workers said that they were thinking about expanding.
Yeah, them closing Frostbite does not surprise me in the slightest. That kind of place just doesn't have any legs to stand on.
Yeah.
Nothing about what they were offering was that interesting to me.
It's something you want once and then you don't really need it again.
Yeah, it's a cool.
Cool concept, but it's just really expensive. Now, if they did that and fresh Dippin' Dots, I feel like they would
That's
do
like
good.
zero personality. But your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
Say maybe later.
Yeah. He said you have zero personality. You have zero personality traits, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk details later? Can we talk design details later?
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Alright. Can I get any new suits? I need research tokens before I can get the spider suits. Before I can get those next suits. I could get the Scarlet Spider now, though. So we're going to wear that for a bit. Though I'm not going to use the suit power that comes with it. The Rockhouse power is actually not terrible. The difference, the problem is that it's just not as good as, like, any of the other abilities.
I need more sushi.
Oh, did you not have enough sushi?
No. But I also didn't want to pay $40, so.
Mm-hmm. We're going to need Scarlet Spider for a bit.
Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor?
I'm running now.
You still have that mask from the gallery?
Had a little too much wasabi.
I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
So I stopped in the middle of that purposefully because I still think it's amazing that they recorded strenuous lines and calm lines for Peter to prove that he has
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for all I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it.
That is an actual child's drawing.
That is adorable.
That is exactly what a child's drawing would look like. Hold on, I just realized something. We have not looked at the Twitter feed in a while.
You're right.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but was there an earthquake earlier? Lol, no, just more of Spider-Man's antics, chasing that Schultz guy around and causing a ruckus. Just another ordinary day. Things that never move. Trees, mountains, the traffic on 6th. Get the heck out of my way! Took a selfie with Spidey today. You should probably wash that suit, though. Aw, boo. Anybody else think Wi-Fi in Central Park has been spotty recently? It's Central Park, man. Shouldn't you be enjoying nature? Hey, there's a spawn near the playground, and I need it to finish my evolution in that mobile game I love so much. Also, I'm 50, jerk. There's your Pokemon Go reference. Thank you, Feast Shelter and Martin Lee, for making me feel so special today. 5 years has flown by. May Parker! Hey! It's our pleasure. From Peter Parker, congrats, the best role model anyone could ask for, but try to turn off those all caps, okay? Looks like you're shouting at everyone. Hashtag tech rookie, May Parker. Sorry. Am I still learning? Is this better? Perfect. Oh.
Aww.
Yes. My Spider-Man X self-insert fanfic is almost complete.
God.
Spider nerd Amy. I love the Twitter feed so much in this game. Should I be going and doing the feast thing right now? Actually, we should probably be trying to progress the story a bit because we want to start getting research points. Which, yeah, I need research tokens to get like the next couple of suits. So we should probably be advancing the story some.
But I helped. I got napped.
You did get napped. That helps a lot.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon.
I saved you a good 2 minutes getting those maps for the last 2 minutes.
Save me a good 2 minutes in those last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You let me eat,
Exactly.
and allow the game to continue to be played. Spider-Man with a fucking bagel.
How he eat?
Like, very clearly he hasn't. There were no bites out of that bagel.
How he eat?
How he eat? He takes the mask off.
Yeah.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
Man, I want more soup. too.
Volunteers of the
Terrible,
week.
but it's free.
He's good. I'll just give it a few minutes before I try anything else. Maybe my brain will remind myself.
You guys holding up all right?
Full.
This moron thinks I'm going to move in with my daughter.
Hey, that'd be great.
She hasn't asked, and she's not gonna. I'm not going anywhere.
You don't know that. Nobody does.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. That's a promise.
And then he dies the next day.
I mean, a very real situation for Spider-Man.
Yep.
Witnesses reported even more explosions and a barrage of gunfire coming from inside the building after Spider-Man and the NYPD had moved in.
A little bit. Oh.
Partnership with restaurants and grocery stores works great. Any surplus food comes right here.
Very cool.
That's pretty.
I'm thinking about getting these Facebook advertisements. It just says "Eat ugly, eat proud," and it just that you get like super discounts on ugly fruits and vegetables.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's Martin Lee's office.
Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have.
What a mood, though.
Interesting.
Friend Zuko.
Where did she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why? What is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
No.
What?
Mr. Lee is one of those bad guys.
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
Yes.
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
I could patch these shoes.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
So, you think Mr. Lee's involved in all of this?
Yes.
I'm not obliged to say, as I know how this story goes.
He wants money because he wants to be able to pay for these people. But he's justifying it by saying he's doing the wrong things for the right reason.
An interesting theory. This is a weird spider suit.
It is.
It's like it's the skin tight thing, but then he's just wearing like a jersey ass hoodie.
It looks wrong with the jersey. I like it, but it's wrong. It looks
when I say jersey, I don't mean jersey as in like a sports jersey. I mean New Jersey. I'm talking like Jersey Shore style fucking like asshole-ish thing. Yep, another suit has been revealed. It's the Stark suit, the original Stark suit from Spider-Man.
I'm gonna be honest, a lot of them look very, very similar to me.
So there's this suit, which is the actual suit from the video game. There's the original suit, which is based off of the very original comic books. There's the Noir suit, which is based off of the Spider-Man Noir series.
Like, obviously that one
Scarlet Spider.
That one obviously looks different.
There's the Spider Armor and the Secret War suit. But the ones that look very similar that are actually different. Advanced suit, also known as the White Spider. There's the classic suit, which is the standard, you know, the standard fare.
Yeah.
There's the Stark suit, which is the first suit that that Peter Parker wears, or not the first suit, but it's the first like built suit that Peter Parker wears.
Nice suit.
Yeah, that Peter Parker wears in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's the Iron Spider, which is the second suit that he wears from Tony Stark, which is the one that he wears during Avengers Infinity War. And then there's the Raimi Spider suit, which is the Spider-Man suit used by John Raimi when creating the Tobey Maguire movies.
Okay.
This is the Tobey Maguire Spider suit. It is significant. It is not super significantly different from the classic suit in design, but the biggest feature is going to be the very metallic, very straight-laced webbing across the whole body.
How many dancer's belts do you think superheroes go through in a year?
Probably a lot. And then obviously the upgraded suit is an upgraded version of the Stark suit that he made for Homecoming. That uses the red and black design.
And you can use any of these 5 at the bottom for free.
Yes, these are just cosmetic suits that were
given to us.
These were cosmetic suits. They do not come with their own. See how it says no associated suit power?
But you can add
if they
some
have
that you already
yeah.
have.
The only 2 suits that I got for free, truly free, that actually have suit powers are Iron Spider and the Velocity suit.
Okay.
Which both of these would eventually unlock over time, but I got these for pre-ordering the game.
Very cool.
Oh, and Spider-Punk. But we're gonna run around for a bit in,
Or Fantastic Four.
Yeah, bombastic Bagman suit.
I love it.
Nah, we're gonna run to the Spider-Punk.
Okay.
Spider-Punk. We got a new gadget, which is the Spider Drone.
Cool as shit.
Which the Spider Drone, it basically flies around and shoots enemies, which is cool.
Very cool.
That's
what we had the gun for. We were saving it up to put it in this guy.
So there's the regular web shooter, there's the impact web shooter, there's the spider drones. We'll eventually get a stun gun, which is the electric web. Or we'll get an electric web, which uses a stun gun. We'll get web bombs, trip mines, what is that called? That's the pulse, sonic wave pulse. And then suspension matrix, which suspends enemies in midair. But these later stuff literally require, like, this one and this one. So everything up to this trap right here, we get as part of the story. So the shock thing, these, and this we get during the story.
Okay.
But the concussive blast and the suspension matrix we get by unlocking things later in the game. Specifically, challenge tokens are used to make these two.
Very cool.
And we just leveled up, which means we have a couple more points. This is really what I want to get my hands on, is the rocket return. And now I can grab this.
Take the guns.
So I've already had take the guns, but now
you can throw the guns.
I have yank and throw, which is take the guns and throw it back at them.
That's what I wanted.
This is Spider-Punk.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider-Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider-Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air.
His Oscorp visitor badge
from when I interviewed there. Would have paid well, but Dr. Octavius offered the chance to really make a difference.
A quick poll for those in the audience who are willing to answer. Do you know the story to this? Has everybody here seen the story so far? I know Megabean hasn't, but what is it? Yeah,
Spider Crisis coming through.
Union Square Park.
Should you be swinging or something? Hello?
Wanted your attention. Didn't give it to us.
Nope. Important spider business.
I feel like there should be some sort of achievement. Hey! It's that building that I can't remember the name of.
Oh, this one right here?
Yes.
This is actually, so in the original, this is where they put the Daily Bugle.
Oh, cool.
But do you know what that means?
What?
We're in Times Square!
Hey.
I think? No, this is not Times
No.
Square. I thought this was next to Times Square. Very clearly wrong.
Spiderman, I need help.
Spiderman, here on the job. I need to be spoiled of the story. Fire away. No, I'm not going to fire away. I'm not going to spoil the story. I was literally asking
Just
who
wants to know
here
if anyone
has...
knows.
Yeah, who has seen the story. Because I have beaten this game once before. So, I didn't know if anybody else had actually played through it yet or knew what was happening.
It's my husband, Rodrigo. He's been acting weird, and I just found out he's meeting this woman.
Well, listen, I'm not the best person to help with relationship problems.
It's not like that. I think she's involved with bad people. Rodrigo might be in real trouble. He's scared, but he won't tell me anything.
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
Tonight, by the detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on.
Talk to her again.
No.
Detox center's not far.
We'll probably hear her voice again during the plot of this.
See if I can
I
find it.
loved her accent, though. It was so slight and lovely.
And I can do trick now.
Very cool. How do you do that?
If you hold circle and triangle and hold a direction while falling in midair, you'll do tricks.
Cool. Is that a Spider-Punk thing?
No, that's an innie. That's
Rodrigo.
I got an upgrade for it.
It's really nervous. That woman doesn't seem like a girlfriend. I'll get a photo and see if Carmen recognizes her.
You better not hold anything back.
Why would I? If
Bad angle. Need to get it straight on.
Give me the plans if you want. Very nice.
Got it.
I'm not gonna be able to see anything
Remember,
from that
tell
angle
anyone
or
about
from
this?
that distance.
And I leaked the photo.
You don't know the megapixels on that camera.
And I leaked the photo. Uh-oh.
So she's blackmailing him.
This sounds bigger than I thought. I better follow the blackmailer and find out how big. Carmen, I'm uploading a photo to you. Does this woman look familiar?
No, I've never seen her. What are they talking about?
Sounds like she's blackmailing him. She mentioned something about plans.
My husband works security at a casino in Atlantic City.
She could be planning a heist, but I'll need more evidence before I can do anything.
Let me know if I can help.
All right.
This is the worst kind of sneaking
I'll be
mission.
in touch.
I move faster than this car by a country mile, but there's no speed at which that I can move that I can just follow this car and it not be me like having to.
A victim or an accomplice? I need a photo. No perches with a good angle on this new guy. Looks like it's the underside of the High Line. Nice clear image.
Look at the Converse with the little spider symbols.
As soon as he saw the photo, he fell in line.
He always was a sucker. Boss will be happy. Let's see the plans. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta catch my train. I want to keep the boss with me.
I'm having fun.
Hell yeah.
I want to listen to
How many people are in on this? I've got to follow him.
I can't let go. Going into the subway.
Where's he getting off? Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path.
How do we do?
There it is.
Oh.
Carmen,
This is an interesting
the blackmailer
thing.
met some guy under the High Line. Sounded like he knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
That's Deshaun, Rodrigo's best friend from college. He went to prison years ago on a robbery charge.
Casino plans and a criminal record. Not a great combination. I need to find out who else.
It's
is in on
interesting to know that the New York subways go like underneath parts of the road and stuff like that.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Technically speaking, it's actually not underground right there. See?
Yeah.
because there's no road connecting these two pieces. They just kind of like have it open. All right, let's keep going. What do you got for me?
End
What
of
do
the
you got?
line.
Keep going.
I should head over near the subway exit and wait for him to get out. He's heading for that office building.
Do do do. Do 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 do. So there's just something truly absurd about watching a man rise through an elevator in a wall and just like sneaking behind him.
I got plans, boss.
Good. Review the schedule on the monitor. I put our hires on the whiteboard. Mark their positions on the map.
Oh, how good of a shot. Not a good shot.
My brother's kid. You can't trust him. Anyway, it's done. He's already picking up our six.
Zoop. Gonna hide right here. Oh, I need to get a picture of that too.
All right, Roman's ready and we are running late. Let's roll.
They're on the move.
That was a big old circle to get in that car.
Yeah.
Now I just have to stop that car.
Oh, we're not hiding anymore. We're stopping. Good.
That's significantly easier for me to do.
Which one are we stopping?
I suppose either of them. Boop. Out of here. Boop. Out of here. Boop. Out of here. And stopped. Hi guys.
Let's take your door real quick.
Just a real quick takedown.
That was really good. Good
I
job.
love it when a plan
That
falls
was
apart.
very efficient for me. I'm not good. I'm
Hey,
usually not
Carmen.
that good at that.
Your husband's pal and his team just had their trip to beautiful Atlantic City canceled.
Thank you. I spoke to Rodrigo. That blackmail photo shows him driving the night Deshaun committed the robbery. But Rodrigo didn't know about it. He was just picking up his friend.
I've got a contact on the force. She'll help Rodrigo, especially if he'll agree to testify about the blackmail.
He will. Or I'll show him he needs to be a lot more afraid of me than Deshaun. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Wow. Well, look at
It's pretty good.
Just the black.
Fading to black and
Quick draw.
well, what was great, you didn't even know what I was trying to do. I was trying to do this. That lady was like, oh my god, it's Spider-Man. I was trying to do this.
Cops on the job. Come hell or high water, the job gets.
Nope, nope, nope. No.
Again.
She never.
They're gonna keep
admitted,
doing that so
but the
long
chief
as
was warming
so
up
long
to
as there's
Spider-Man.
like a certain amount of
His casual
things. Anytime that we like
disregard for
leave out of a
Bible
thing.
thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around someday.
That and I don't think we've ever actually like fully let it finish. So like it'll continuously come up over and over again until we let it finish. See, no, it's already finished. So you want to know the secret to this?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey,
Right
what's
there.
up?
That's the correct
Last Corporal
frequency
Texador
because
is
you
here
see
for a
that
fitting.
even though
I
they're not
totally
the same
forgot. I mean,
amperage.
I didn't forget. I just, I'll be there soon.
Yeah.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
Gotta go help out Dr. Octopus.
How many storylines, or in how many storylines does Dr. Octopus determine Peter's Spider-Man? Or does he ever?
Usually he does, and it kind of like eventually comes up as part of their connection.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Okay, now I'm just showing off.
Yeah, you are. You just wasted your finisher in the middle of nowhere.
I love all the graffiti.
Cool graffiti.
10:30. We've got an armed robbery in progress.
Armed robbery? I could use a
Incident was
crime token.
reported near the meatpacking district.
The meatpacking district. This is where they pack the meat.
Guys! Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette.
See, I can throw guns back at people now.
Buddy, what? No, that's not a good guy.
What is the... Yeah, there's the key. Impact web. Impact web. Impact web. There we go. Impact web.
Good old-fashioned holdup. Vintage crime stopping right there.
So if I get if I go into here, the camera goes into a solid camera view, and you can do a lot of fighting inside this little like vignette. It's kind of cool.
That's the vignette you're talking about.
Yeah, the first time when we did the thing the first time.
Ran away.
Yeah. I really like being able to do that again.
Surprised he doesn't have bad knees yet.
He does. He's supposed to have like preternatural strength and healing.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's like one of the first things that pretty much any superhero with these kinds of powers gets is they get the because being super fast wouldn't be useful if you still were under the same effects of like a normal human body because you'd get up to speed and then you wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah.
You
break stuff.
Yeah, I was say yeah, like literally a rock would break your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Like just a rock being in the middle of your very, very straight, very narrow path. Your reaction time would be so terrible that you'd actually be running faster than you could predict what was coming up next.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman.
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Yeah, he's an ass.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Yeah, as much as I love my job, I couldn't continue doing it without being paid. Like, I need money. I need compensation.
You're a little quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know if that's. It might be my end.
Check. Hello.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit better.
Cool.
There's backpack.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations.
And here's the research stations.
One of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
It's classic.
Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
So now we're introduced to the next side story, like not like side story, but like side quest mechanic that we can do. So we've got crimes, which are cool. Crimes are cool. We can do crimes. We've got landmarks. We've got bases. We've got backpacks, and now we've got research stations.
And now for listeners.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
So these are like public works
bills,
research stations.
It sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
These research stations are basically they're like public use, and people can like do specific research in each of them.
Okay, very cool.
So this one is.
But they don't turn a profit, so obviously they're bad.
Yeah, so Oscorp doesn't want them to do a thing, so they basically have to prove their worth of being here.
How are we gonna do
I've got
that?
a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, what's the word, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
Fair.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. Particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source.
Not it.
Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds.
Okay, so I literally have to swing through the exact middle of the cloud.
That's a lot of smog.
For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha. I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway. Got it.
Better at this.
When there's nothing to swing around, that's when this game, like, it's tough. Because, like, I just want to swing. In reality, I can probably do this. Hey, Fastflaw's here!
Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe.
I was not paying attention to what you said for a second, and then it hit. Hey, how you doing, babe?
Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos.
It has been a very long time.
So long.
I needed to get that car. Right.
Boop. Great light on that one.
Great light.
Look at that flare. Look at that lens flare, boys.
It's like this movie was shot. It's like this video game was shot by what's his name? Who's the guy that does the lens flares?
I don't know.
There's a director who's like, come on, take the. I took a bad photo and then it didn't let me take another photo.
Perfect.
I would also like to get Spider-Man's number.
There's a fight with a character in these smokestacks later.
Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
That'd be cool.
That'd be very cool.
But there we go. We now have research
Harry
tokens,
Station
which means we can start unlocking some new suits.
Hey.
Did
Stop the public
you,
health
like
crisis.
use my research tokens, or did they just not give me the other 2 yet?
I don't know.
They hadn't given me the other 2 yet.
Maybe
So
I can
here's the
finish it
question:
completely.
do I go to Stark suit and the Secret War suit, or do I go Stark suit and Advanced Mark II armor?
Man, I don't know.
Which one do you prefer more? The Mark II armor suit, the Spider Armor Mark II,
You mean Daft Punk?
or Secret War?
Let's see, Secret or Daft Punk? I like them both. Go back to the Daft Punk. Let me see the booty. Go with the other one.
Like Secret War booty.
Go with that one.
We're gonna run around in Secret War for a bit then.
Yeah.
This gets the yeah, this is Spider Bro. So this is like a small little turret that can float over my head and shoot things.
Yay!
I'm actually gonna use that for a
useful.
little bit. I'm actually gonna use that ability for a bit.
There we go. Now it probably gave it to you.
No, I gave it to now I had those
Spider-Man,
points as soon
the
as I.
Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
We have been good, Fast Flaw, by the way. It's been going. I think I went full time at my job since we last spoke.
And I got a new one. Fucking left
Yep.
Winn-Dixie, because Winn-Dixie is a piece of shit.
CDQ changed her name to Megamine.
10 narcotics in progress.
Yes, legally. Totally did that legally.
With caution.
Hey, Spider Bro.
Peter,
Like little bits of training.
sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
The vacuum I created by putting 50... That's just rude.
Stop.
Will it crush and kill you if you don't do that right?
I think I take a lot of damage, but I don't die.
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal.
I got like nothing for that.
Cops are coming. I've been on worse terms with them, but why take chances?
Yay,
I
skill
got a new
point.
skill point. And more health.
Yay, health.
There's a backpack up here. And we also finished the longest playthrough of any video game we've ever played on the channel.
Boy, yeah.
Oh, right.
We finished Persona 5.
Created by putting Fisk away. Took a bullet from the cops back when they thought I was working with Electro. Good thing textbooks are thick. Too bad they're also expensive.
Look, there's the Empire State Building.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm back. Like I was saying, a vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
But what were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman, actually pulled our funding. Fisk beat the hell out of me with these. I almost used them for evidence, until MJ pointed out I was trespassing, so I'd probably end up in jail. Typical Parker luck.
And then we'll cut back to the conversation one more time. Hey, sorry about that. I was just monologuing about some shit I found in a backpack.
Will we? Will we go?
Yeah, because this is part of,
Pursuit in progress. Backup requested.
this is part of the
Reported
plot.
location is Murray Hill.
Sorry about that, MJ. I was just gonna say, I think I'm unemployed. Norman pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
That's the end of the conversation. I was just waiting for the conversation to end before I went to the story
Do the
mission.
thing, yeah.
Because we're going to go fight the Shocker.
Again.
Well, we didn't really fight him before so much as, like, kind of do a thing.
Yeah.
Now we're actually going to fight the Shocker.
Yeah. Taking too long, so I was gonna get up, and I
Long
waited
time
too
no
long to get up.
see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation. Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumbless? Okay, face punch it is.
Ooh.
Face punch it is.
Whoa! Your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You want to fight? Let's fight!
Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science. Remember our first fight? Me so young and stupid, you just stupid.
You talk so much.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me.
Who, Herman?
Okay, so in
Tell
this
us.
in this particular situation, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the best suit power for me to have is in fact battle focus, as that just gives me focus meter.
Coming your way. If you come clean, I can help you.
You really want to help me? Just let me have the money.
You really want to help
I
me?
mean,
Just
what,
let me have the money.
What a mood, though. What a big old mood. That is a big old ball of mood.
Boop.
You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage. Wait. Oh, no.
So you guys, I've caught up on all of my live action shows.
Tell me who you're
And
working for. I can help you cut a deal.
I'm just so upset because, like, as much as I love animation, you're not always in the mood for animation. Sometimes you just want to see acting. Like, you want to see it visually, not just hear the acting. And like, that's why I finished all of my live action shows, because I was in the mood for acting visually. And I mean, I've started the Shannara Chronicles, but I feel like I'm supposed to watch them with Sam, but like I'm not, because I watched an episode last night.
As in the Alexander Shannara Chronicles?
See, honestly, that's the reason I added it to my queue in the first place. But Sam showed it to me and I'm like, holy shit, this is a good show. It's about elves and gnomes and trolls and demons and shit. It's really fucking cool, and I think you might enjoy it, actually. Sam said that even her dad liked this show, so you know it's good. Front row.
Okay, last chance to give up. This time I really mean it. If you ask nicely, maybe. Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously.
Where's that? I was gonna say, I'm supposed to be able to pull on something and make it fall.
Sorry, Herman. You brought this on yourself. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is my...
Man, he was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden.
We'll find one.
Okay, Yuri. Shocker's all yours now.
Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
You probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
When MJ and I applied for this lease, I thought we'd move in together. Instead, we broke up. I can be pretty oblivious sometimes. The fight with Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.
Ooh. There it is.
Nailed it.
That's Grand Central Terminal.
Man, when I went to New York, I didn't see any rats. I was so disappointed.
Love that shot.
Rode the subway twice and I didn't see any rats.
I wonder if King T'Challa got his powers
The
from
Wakanda
being
Embassy.
a radioactive panther.
Hell
Dude's
yeah.
tough, but that'd still probably
Wakanda
hurt.
forever.
T'Challa's a really cool name. Very nice. It's lovely.
Yeah, there's lots
Feels
of...
good to say.
Left a message.
Peter, I might
You
be a
in?
bit hasty advising you to find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit of time. We may yet live to invent another day.
The indomitable Otto Octavius. That's great news. Hope his plan works.
His plan involves crimes.
Let me guess, your friends call you Dr. Octopus. No, my friends call me Olivia. My enemies call me Dr. Octopus. Man, Into the Spider-Verse was fucking
Give
lit.
this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful. But I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy.
Eh. I'm really sad I didn't pick up any of that water gurgling.
That water gurgling.
That
Remember,
water
boys,
ASMR.
Remember, boys and girls, hydrate or
Hydrate or
dihydrate.
dihydrate. I need to get one of those Comic-Con cups that says that.
There's a crime.
Hey, so I looked into reports of demons.
I knew you'd come around.
They've been pretty busy tonight, hitting a lot of Fisk properties.
They're going after Fisk? Damn. You thinking what I'm thinking? Let's try to get ahead of it. Are there any Fisk properties that haven't been hit tonight?
Let me see. Patrol reported a bunch of activity at one of his shipyards in Portside.
Thanks, Yuri. I'll check it out.
Zuko! Zuko! But evil.
My gun. You go down too.
Hey, Yuri. Any idea what Fisk uses that shipyard for?
No idea. Let me send
Illegal
an officer
imports.
to meet you there. His name's Jefferson Davis. That's his beat. He's a good cop. Been working the Fisk case for years. If anyone knows what's going on at that shipyard, it's him.
I screwed up by not switching out. Oh, I can. There's new suits available.
Nice.
Ooh, the negative suit.
Oh, that's cool. Unaffordable.
Yeah, I need more research tokens before I can make it.
We need. What do we need for it?
Research
okay.
tokens. In the meantime, we're gonna go as Future Foundation
Hell
Spider-Man.
yeah.
And we're gonna change my power to be the Web Blossom again.
The one that you keep using accidentally?
Yeah.
Yeah, level
10,
up.
Level 11. Got another skill point. I got 2 skill points in the bank. You know what that means.
Time to do a thing. Get the thing that you wanted.
That means I can now get return rockets.
Yay!
Whenever somebody shoots a rocket at us now, instead of me having to dodge out of the way, I can just shoot the rocket. Right? I can just, or not shoot the rocket. I can web the rocket and sling it back at enemies.
Very cool.
The research station, if I need those.
I got to do that twice.
What?
The little X button. I timed it right twice.
1034. Demons have opened fire. Multiple officers down. Available officers report
Research
to the
station
theater
requires you
district.
to. I need to have the electric web before I can do this research station. That's lame.
Boo.
I think I get the electric web like in this next mission. While I'm here, I'll just go ahead and do this prime.
Might as well.
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was. Hold tight, officers. The web-swinging cavalry's here.
Beautiful.
Alright, fuckface. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Can you go down that hole?
Everyone okay?
No. You just step over it.
Didn't fight like men possessed.
Backpack. Oh, come on. You can't tell me that nobody hasn't, like, found this backpack already.
Well, I mean,
or that it hasn't
This
moved.
article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
More water.
Lovely.
That
Lovely.
That sick water drinking ASMR. You know that stuff that everybody comes here for.
Oh, yes. The only reason they come.
That sick water drinking ASMR. You guys aren't even getting half the fun of it though, because you can't even hear just the regular glug glug glugs.
Yeah. I only want them to hear the glug glug glugs. That is a nice suit. I love it.
Really nice suit. I like
Reminds
it a
me
lot.
of Spider-Gwen.
That would be a cool DLC to add. To add Spider-Gwen as a playable character.
That'd be really cool.
Another backpack.
I know I asked you this last time. Did he date her in high school?
I don't know in this timeline.
Oh yeah, I always forget that they have several timelines for several different things.
Including a timeline where MJ, where he actually dates another girl first named Gwen Stacy, and Gwen Stacy dies because he snaps her neck because he goes to save her from falling
instead of dumpster diving.
Grabs her with a web, but the her head continues to move down, and even though he caught her with the web, it snaps her neck and she dies.
Doesn't MJ die because of his radioactive sperm?
She gets cancer because of his radioactive sperm.
Okay.
I can't remember if it kills her, but there is a timeline where yes, MJ dies because of Peter Parker's radioactive sperm.
Man, how bad do you gotta feel about that shit, though?
Oh, yes. Haha. It's Fogwell's gym.
Perfect.
In Hell's Kitchen.
Hey.
You know what's particularly...
No.
So Fogwell's gym is part of Daredevil.
Okay. Very cool. I don't know anything about Daredevil at all.
Okay, dude, with the gun, let's do it then.
Look at all that spider jizz.
Let's just throw as many people off the side of this building as we can.
Looks like snowflakes.
Come on, no, go up there.
Yeet. You basically curb stomped that man.
Yeah, I did throw his face directly into the side of that building, didn't I? Sexualized water ASMR. Water ASMR gone wrong, gone sexual.
So this gang war between the demons and Fist?
Why is it that radioactivity leads to cancer?
It just does. I don't know. It just does. It always has.
And if they set one toe inside the vault, I'll have your head.
Got it, boss. Tripling security. Demons won't touch a thing. Listen up! Demons are making moves on all our caches. Lost 2 tonight already. Boss may be in lockup. That don't mean his hardware's up for grabs.
Com check, Eagle 2, you up?
Eagle 2 reporting in. Eyes on. What caches are the demons after? Need to take out Fisk's men and figure out what they're guarding. Whatever it is, I don't want it in Fisk's or the demons' hands. Snipers everywhere. Might need to deal with them first.
Oh, you gotta keep this place secure until the boss gets out.
Hi, son.
A lot of junk scattered around here. A well-placed web shot could make a great distraction.
Demons have been hitting other locations.
That sniper has a guard watching him. May need to divide and conquer. They keep talking about gear. What does Fisk store here?
So he's not close enough for that one, but he's just right for this one.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't like that you're getting particularly nosy, sir. Sir, stay down. Don't ever look into my business ever again.
Someone's literally didn't see that coming.
I feel like the white's not helping us. I mean, I know it's not going to do anything because it's cosmetic, but I feel like it's not helping. That is a lot of guns.
Com check Echo 1. No
I just want
response
to get
from Echo
this
1.
guy.
Check on it.
Oh, what the? Okay.
But they're getting nosy.
What are they getting nosy? What? Hello. They don't have any snipers left.
Nice.
Which means that it is just an even fight now. Except I'm Spider-Man.
You gonna just jump it? Okay.
That was not the original goal.
Who's there?
Into the man. I wish I heard that splash.
They're looking for me now.
Oh, come on now. Spider-Man's here.
Spider-Man's here. Okay, so charity event, right?
Yep.
Kids play hide and seek, and Spider-Man strings them up when he finds them. Because I guarantee you kids want to be, like, thrown around by Spider-Man.
Oh, absolutely.
Charity event. Charity event. I don't know how it's going to raise the money, but charity event. Where Spider-Man just strings up kids for hide and seek.
I don't have spider bombs yet, do I? No, I just have the drone. Okay, let's see here. You, sir. Getting particularly close to my tastes. We're currently in what is considered a safe zone for me to take you.
Dano.
Sweet dreams.
Please tell me I'm gonna get all these guys before they
God, I
notice
sure
me.
hope so. Oh.
What the hell was that?
Nighty night.
Heads up.
Oh, this is too easy at this point.
It's fun, though. It's fun. There's only 2 guys left. If you get all of them, does another wave come out?
I don't know.
That's awesome. I got Spider-Man.
Snoring now.
Whew, your team did not have a good time of this scenario.
That was amazing.
Hey, look, it's the beat cop. Officer Davis.
You know we can't have vigilantes trespassing or doing illegal searches.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why I brought a warrant. So what do you say we do some perfectly legal searching?
I like the sound of that. What's your name?
Officer Davis. Call me Jeff. And you are? Just messing with you. My son's a big fan.
So, that warrant cover breaking down doors?
Not without a lot of extra paperwork.
Okay. I'll find another way in. Any place this rundown should have a hole in the wall or a broken window.
Check around back. I'd go myself, but you know, not Spider-Man.
Not a Spider-Man.
If you land in the water, you can swim, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Would you look at that? Please just cut to us open the door for him. Oh,
I feel like I'm in a horror movie. Hello? Any fisherman with a grudge and a hook for a hand? Okay, where's that locked door? Jeff, you there? I'm doing my best to refrain from knock-knock jokes.
Appreciate it. You see a junction box powering the door?
Yeah, got it.
If we can overload it, that should force the door open.
Smart, but I don't have anything that packs enough current.
Try this.
Stun gun, genius. Capacitors in this are just what I need for an upgrade I've been thinking of.
And now we have electric web.
Hell yeah.
usually has. You can upgrade these things usually. I've been meaning to upgrade this one. That helps me a lot because now I can have 3 of that move at once now.
Hell yeah.
Electric web for the win.
Gadget man, huh? You remind me of my son. Started taking apart the TV when he was 5. Now he's unlocking his friends' phones.
Sounds like he could teach me a few things.
Okay. Nothing illegal in plain sight?
Kinda anticlimactic, huh?
At first glance. Let's look closer.
Looking for something specific?
I think my favorite thing in the world
This yard's been here
is
a
the
long
fact
time.
that they use in-game
Bootleggers used to
cutscenes.
use it back in the
Whatever
day.
suit you're wearing is what Spider-Man is wearing.
Those guys love their hidden rooms.
Spider-Man also is like, he's one of the few heroes who's known for having about 1.5 million fucking suits.
Sound hollow to you? I got a hidden panel, like the one on the door. The conduits lead out the back.
Dude, scratches
Look for
on the
another
floor.
junction box.
Yep.
Let's see if my mask lenses can pick up the conduits. Did that work?
Nah. Must not be the right box. Keep looking.
Oh, it's behind a gate.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There we go.
Next. No way I could have
Is that
unlocked
officer
this
voiced by
myself.
Keith Davis?
I doubt I would have found it without you.
I actually don't know. Detective Jonathan Jefferson
Got a big
Davis.
fat nothing.
Well, there's one secret
Detective
room, there could
Roger
be
Davis.
more. Notice anything about the floor?
Aha. They can hide the doors, but not the scrapes they leave.
Keep an eye out for more of those.
See, Davis is a sharp guy. Davis knows what he's doing. Man, imagine like investigating a
Now that I know
scenario
I'm after
with
scrapes,
Spider-Man.
I should take another look around. Pay dirt. Scrape, no door. None I can see anyway.
Great. Be right there. Maybe not. Elevator's busted.
Sit tight. I'll pull you up. Second floor, rusted machine parts, big honkin' rats. Careful, the bridge is out.
I got this one.
Leaving you, Davis. Hell yeah.
Nice. Stuck the
Yeah.
landing and everything.
Hell yeah,
They're all
Dolphus
donators.
Davis.
Fair enough.
Another secret door. I'll rig the lock. Let me know if you find the junction box.
Yep, on it. Did it open?
No. This door must be hooked to another box.
Oh, I was trying to go.
Found one. Nailed it.
You know, I think you're supposed to come through here, and then you're supposed to have to shoot it between the blades.
Oh.
But I just shot around it.
Amazing.
Hey, check this out.
Nothing. I'm starting to feel like this is Fisk's way of messing with me.
Well, look at the walls. They kept guns here.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have moved them to the front door. Gotta be a passageway we're missing. Check out the wall. This might control access to another area.
Fisk's men were talking about a vault. Maybe we're close.
Bet on it. Looks like a dual circuit. See if you can find a second junction box.
That was me shivering, by the way. If you're wondering,
It looks like it.
If you were wondering if I was actually just attempting to recreate the Shaquille O'Neal, like,
If I were a junction box.
yeah, that was not the case.
Found it.
I nurture my skin. Gotta move the elevator back down.
I think I can. Yeah, I gotta move the elevator. Up, out of the way of the junction box, and then
Clear.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You were right, Jeff. Trapdoor.
Outstanding.
My name,
Think
Jeff.
you can help me out? This thing's heavy.
What is that from?
I don't know. I just know that it exists.
One.
It's from some movie similar to The Hangover, like with that kind of humor.
Yeah.
Well, that isn't
From this
spooky
angle,
at all.
did you from that angle? Spider-Man absolutely looked like he had a fucking beer gut, right?
Every time he
like
does
no
a
one's
certain angle,
cleaned
I've
it
seen a
since
beer
Al
gut
Capone.
several times.
Big chunk of concrete in the way. I can't get through.
Let me see how it looks from the top.
Do.
Got room to maneuver here. Hang on.
Do.
What was that?
Subway, maybe. Let's hustle. Place is unstable.
Do.
Okay, that definitely wasn't a subway.
No. Sounded like explosives.
And that sounds like demons.
The vault! Hurry!
That's a cool zip.
Damn. Demons are already gone. How'd they beat us here?
Must be a back door. See if you can find it. This place is one hell of an armory. Or was.
Smash and grab. They were moving fast. Got empty crates here. And I looked there. They blew the locks to get in.
Shh.
Demons. Stay here.
Hell no. It'll take both of us to stop them. And some of these. They're moving. Let's go. Get him!
Find cover!
Let's go!
A thing of beauty. That's what I'm talking about.
Firing! Stay clear! Look out! Reloading!
Now you're just showing off.
There's a guy dodging bullets.
Very nice.
I'm a little impressed.
Keep watching.
Let me zip up there.
I got your back.
Thanks. I needed that.
Stay clear. I'll stun him.
Yeah, we make a good team.
Your timing is impeccable.
Davis and I make a good team.
You do.
Thank you for supplying me with doors to throw. And you brought your own grenades for me to throw too.
Oh, you guys are the best. Is it my birthday already?
Another one you shouldn't have, really. No gun for you.
How we doing? I think we're winning. Stay clear. I'll stun him.
Get this and reposition and boop, to the wall. You get to go over that way. And to the wall. Not to the wall, but to the ground.
Samba! Quiet! Stop!
That's just a real ass gun.
Yeah, he's a
He's
police
no longer
officer.
he's no longer, well, he's been using a taser.
Oh.
He was using a taser like that entire time. That's just a real ass gun.
Yeah.
If I lose 2 trucks full of gunmen in one day, it's time to hang up the webs.
Who pays the bill on the Spider-Man phone?
I assume Peter.
It's under his name then.
It could be a burner phone. Also, he
fair.
could also be using a
Satellite phone?
well, no, he could also be using a prepaid phone.
You're right.
Spider-Man, few demon stragglers at the yard. I'm held up. How you looking?
Not much better. These guys are all over the road. They'll kill someone if I can't stop them.
Doing my best to catch up.
I was close enough to like stop him
Stay
like
safe,
2 or 3
Jeff.
times.
Don't be crazy.
But they won't let me. They won't let me stop it right now. You see how it just like magically jumps 40 feet ahead of me?
Yep.
That's some baby bag bullshit.
Yep.
Now I can stop them.
Bystanders will get shot. I gotta get in close. Hey guys, starting to think I'm not wanted.
Oh, that's right. I have to do this.
Curbside service.
Gun's gone.
Woo!
Also, when are the streets of New York ever this clear?
Man, I don't even know.
Like my entire time I was in New York, like you could not.
Bumper to bumper.
Yeah, it was always bumper to bumper.
At all times of the day and night.
Got it.
Woo! A close one. Shit. Woo!
Officer Jefferson Davis.
He really is a beat cop.
Just fucking clocked him.
He got shot on the way down.
Well, I think he ran through glass and also was in an accident.
You're right.
I don't think he actually got shot on the way down.
Thought he did. Ooh. That was intense, boys.
We've now identified the officer as Jefferson Davis. We're being told he has minor injuries and is expected to make a full recovery.
Excuse me, miss. Are you supposed to be here?
More than you. After that auction house thing, the Bugle put me on the city beat, which means I get to focus full time on real stories like this. And the demons.
You know the closer you get to them, the more you become a target, right?
The closer I get, the better chance we have to stop them.
We?
Officer Davis, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
No comment.
I don't blame you. But these guys are gonna tell their story with or without you, and they thrive on controversy.
So what's your end?
I don't have one. I just listen.
Okay. Hop in.
She's good.
She is, she is. She's got that smile it's hard to say no to. That really does help.
That's a level up from us.
Man, I'm beat.
And that's gonna be a good stopping point.
All right. Get wrecked, son. This was a good stream, boys.
So you can now fast travel to places. Oh, I have to fast travel to
Cool.
my apartment.
He said he's beat.
This is
It's time
cool.
for sleepy times.
This is cool because watch this. We're gonna get to actually see the fast travel.
I'm excited.
Like what? Yep. Anytime you fast travel in the game, Spider-Man just takes the subway. and it's Spider-Man in the subway doing like regular human things, but as Spider-Man.
Roll Tide.
And like nobody calls him on him because it's, you know, a dude dressed as Spider-Man in the subway. Like who's actually gonna believe any of that?
It could either be Spider-Man or a cosplayer. You never know.
Mm-hmm. I'm missing a research token to get the negative suit. The negative suit, by the
Like
way,
that one
is
Tobey
literally
Maguire gif.
Is literally just the Spider-Man suit. Negatived.
So cool.
It looks really weird in the actual game. This is a suit that I was wearing whenever I made the dumb video that I posted on the channel like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
When I got stuck inside a building.
That was funny.
Because there's the noir suit. And we do eventually unlock a stealth suit. Oh, we get a new suit next level as well. Well, we have access to a new suit next level.
Is it just black or is it just not gonna show? Oh, okay.
It doesn't show until
Man,
you get to...
how cool would it be if it was just that?
If it was just like a completely like Vanta Black Spider-Man.
Yes. I would love that, but still have the eyes. That would be so cool. How cool would that be? Vanta Black, but just the eyes.
Alright, well that's going to be where we stop for now, because this seems like a good stopping point. Thank you everybody who came out to today's stream. I've been Paladin Null. This has been Megami.
Hi.
this has been Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man.
Yee.
I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.